3, 2, 1. So, hello, welcome to the YouTube channel. My name's Abdul Mojeed Sulayman, and it has been a while since I've done this. Welcome back. It's been ages. We're having a competition coming up. I decided to kickstart the YouTube again because I will be competing at the GB selections meet. So that's going to be a competition held in the UK for all international selections. Well, actually, I haven't seen you guys since before Euros, actually. So Euros was a decent comp. That was last year. I had Sheffield, which was amazing. That was insane experience. I got broken after Sheffield, healed up, went into this underground mode, did IPF Worlds. That was even a bigger shit show. So unfortunately, I've just been in ghost mode for majority of the year, but I'm decided to kickstart the YouTube again. Got a competition coming up. There's a lot of information and experience I've gathered throughout this year that I believe I can show you guys, tell you guys, educate you guys on. So one thing I'm going to be doing going forward with this YouTube is going to be doing my best to show you technique changes I'm making, because I'm currently injured, but I am peaking with an injury, which I've gotten very good at doing actually right now. So I injured my hip during Sheffield, did IPF Worlds, survived, and then after competition it just went like zero, like my hip was broken. But I've managed to rehab that. I'm currently running a strength block and a peaking block right now with that injury. So I'll show you guys how I balance that, technique changes I'm making to my squat, bench, deadlift, what's helping me progress even though I'm dealing with this thing right now. And also like shoe reviews, SBD kit reviews, there are a lot of things I could do, technique, programming maybe, So right, I will be doing the GB selections meet as a 120 if you'd noticed. So I've decided to do that as, just because of IPF Worlds, it didn't go well. And I put a lot of effort, time, nutrition, money, a lot of money into that competition.
I can't eat! I'm broke, nigga! I'm broke!
But it didn't go well. But it was a good learning experience. And I've just decided to go back to powerlifting for fun. So I'm going to be doing this selection meet as a 120. I don't have any big plans, I don't have any big goals, but just dealing with the injury, we're struggling to cut weight. Well, I'm not struggling to cut weight, but the cutting weight part is fine, but the problem is just executing and performing on the day hasn't clicked. And then I just want to go back to the old me where I was going up in weight classes, having fun, training, not dealing with injuries, So this is a fun competition, zero stress, zero expectations. Go in, have some fun, lift some weights, and go forward from there. Now, training so far has been going okay. I've managed to successfully rehab myself back again into a good position. I've also had some help from a lot of people. Ross Gladwin is a local physio here in Newcastle. And I've also worked with Alex Houston, who has also been an amazing physio. He's actually given me some tips and ideas, directed me in the area that I should be focusing on. A lot of hard exercises right now, but I'm getting into better shape, getting into a lot better shape, working with my coach on the side too, making sure that I'm managing my loads accurately, and also loading myself and strengthening what I need to strengthen. So far we've started the peaking block. We had a 290 kg squat earlier in the week, which was actually yesterday. That moved okay. It was pretty good. Now, one thing, like I mentioned, I want to tell you guys about my technique. I know I get the piss taken out of me for this, but I've decided to change the way I set up underneath the rack. So for this squat session, I actually decided to set up in front of the bar and then go back down into like finding my squat position. That helped a lot. The squat moved good. Also, I am fresh, so I have to see how it carries over for the next few months, next few weeks. But it's one thing I'll be changing going forward. It's just basically setting up in front of the bar and then bringing myself back into position. I'm going to need a lot more shoulder mobility also to do that successfully. Bench has been going amazing this block. 210 I hit a few weeks ago, 190 last week. I'm looking towards maybe starting the prep, starting the peak with 185, 190. I'll definitely take you guys through. The next video will basically just be a training day. I train now at Alpha Gym. Hopefully I can record, I'm not sure, because it can be very noisy in that gym, and I need to figure out how to record audio while I'm in there. But I should start the prep with the peak with 185, 190. I don't know what we're going to have on comp day, but hopefully it's a massive PR. And then deadlift is kind of the one I don't know what's going to happen. It's kind of up in the air. But a 300 kg pull, I pulled 300 a few times. I'm training both sumo and conventional. I've managed to get my conventional to a position where I could pull 340. Sumo, I don't know what's going to happen, but I do want to set a decent total of this competition. So I'm going to try and push sumo, definitely. But so that's it. It's pretty much a very short video. Introduce myself back to YouTube. We have a lot of new subscribers in here. The channel actually grew hours away, which is insane. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for tuning in. There should be a lot more content. I'm gonna try and do this easy format short videos. I've got a nice PC which is ridiculously powerful with editing and rendering videos, so I should be able to bang out content on a regular basis. Fingers crossed, as long as I don't get too tired. We're 5 weeks out from my next competition. I'm going to take you guys step by step what I'm doing in my sessions, what I'm doing technique wise to feel better, and hopefully you learn something from it and we grow together, you know. I don't know, I haven't done this in ages, but I'll see you guys later.